Good evening, guys, and welcome to the channel. Things look a little bit differently here. I've got one ring light here, another ring light there. I'm just trying something a little bit different tonight. I'm putting up tonight a video where I've just got a real lot of interference, I guess, light interference from what I believe is probably the halogen light just up above me here. And so I'm going to try and do my video over here tonight. And use these LEDs as a little bit more of a standard lighting fixture for me. So I'm going to use my photo area. I'm going to put up what I've sold this week, and hopefully you guys might learn something. And at the end, I went to a single garage sale yesterday, and I'm going to run through some of the really cool pieces that I've found. So hold on tight, guys. I'm going to put some stuff up here on this table, and we'll go through what has sold this week. Here we are, guys. So this is what we have sold over the last couple of days. Most of you know I like to send my stuff on a Sunday and a Wednesday. I work full time, and so they are 2 days that work well for me. But let's run through a couple of these items. Let's see if we can learn a little something and see if you think I maybe sold stuff a little bit too cheaply or think, you know, people have overpaid. So first sale here is a Canadian Club bucket hat. This is a licensed Canadian club. Summer's coming up. People love anything branded with an alcohol brand, realistically, guys. If you can pick up a hat for under $3 in the op shop with an alcohol brand, you're bound to sell it for somewhere between 20 and 30 bucks. It's always good. It's always worth its money. This here is a bit of a classic, Kevin 07, Australian Labor Party. This is an OG Kevin 07 hat in really, really good nick, guys. And this ended up selling for 50 bucks on Depop. So this is my one sale on Depop this week. So great little unit there. Next up, I've got this Frisbee. This was like one of the first things I ever bought. I bought it in Bowral at an op shop. It was $3, and I thought, great, brand new, still sealed, gonna sell this super quick. And it sat around, and it sat around, and it sat around, and it sold this week. So just glad it's moving on, and I probably won't pick up another Frisbee. Another what sold, and another one of our Western/equestrian shirts have gone. So another Wrangler, guys. These are great brands. Wrangler, you know, just absolutely brilliant. These have just been flying out the door for me. You know, I paid 50 bucks all up for the whole lot. I'm probably about 400 or so already in the profit on these. So really, really good, guys. If you can find them out there, pick them up. So that's Wrangler. That's gone. Then we've got here, this is a Nike Brazil jersey. So Nike Dry Fit, 100% authentic. You can see down here, we've got that holographic stitching like we talked about last week. It's from 2016. So yeah, really, really cool jersey. And that is moving on. Next piece, guys. This one is our first of our internationals. I've got two brand new with tag items, and both of them are going to the US this week. So this is in our Olympic spirit theme. Pretty much anything I've had that I've put up that's Olympic based has sold within a couple of days recently, and especially this. So I originally was going to list this for about $50. I'd sold a couple of other ones earlier on in my journey for around the 50 to 60 mark, but I thought, you know what? We're on the back of Olympic fever. This unit ended up selling, I think, for $90. Brand new with tags, vintage, made in Australia, Sydney Olympics 2000 piece. So really, really cool. Next up is this pretty mad graphic piece, MTA license from New York. That has sold back to the Bronx. The buyer is from the Bronx. They've paid for this to get shipped back from Australia all the way over to the US for them to have that shirt. But that is a pretty cool little shirt with the full underground, New York Underground on it. So not too bad, guys. Here is a 2003 Rugby World Cup Australia jersey. This is sold, so really nice. I did claim it as vintage. It's not really quite there. It's only 18 years old, but you're not going to find many of these sorts of pieces still in this condition. So that's a nice one out the door. And finally, we have here the Tottenham Hotspurs. Again, this is Nike, all authentic. There's the Nike with the holographic stitching. That's what we're looking for whenever we find one of these. And the good thing with this jersey as well is we have a player number on the back. So sometimes it doesn't work well, sometimes it does, especially if they've been a good player for the team, if they've held out, if they've been a strong scorer. I did sell a jersey recently. It was a vintage jersey of Manchester. Not Manchester, Arsenal. Arsenal, and a friend of mine, I knew he was an Arsenal fan, so I just straight up messaged him and said, hey, do you like this player? He said, yep, used to watch him when I was a kid. I said, cool, it's your jersey if you want it. Here's the price. And he came back straight away saying yes. So, guys, big thing is with that is I told him he knew what I did for a side business, and he was happy to pay for it. He knew that I'd paid probably a lesser amount, but he knew that the value was there in the item. And because I'd been talking to him, I'd been talking to his wife, they'd been looking at some stuff for me to sell, he was happy to come in and pay the price that I wanted, and that he could get that at a good amount. So be talking to your friends, be talking to your family, let them know what you're doing, because you never know what you're going to find out there, guys. So that's what we've sold this week. I'm going to bring up onto the table here a couple of items that I picked up yesterday at a garage sale, and you can let me know whether or not you think I've done well. So here we are, guys. It's only a small haul that we've got here, but ultimately we paid $40 for all of this. I walked into the garage sale. It was in between dropping my wife off for an AGM of her rowing club and just killing some time. I had my eldest with me. Youngest was staying with her as he was a bit tired and needed a feed. And the eldest, we were going for a drive to pick up some stuff from Joyce Main, and decided to stop in when we saw this. So I'd been walking around for a couple of minutes, didn't take the camera with me, but was walking around, and there's something on this table that I saw that caught my eye that made me stop and go, all right, I'm going to be spending some money here. Let's bundle some stuff up and see what sort of a deal we can do. So who can pick what that one thing was on the table that you reckon I grabbed? Because I knew it was valuable, I knew it was worth something, and I knew I'd make my money back on $40 straight away. Well, if you guess that little man or orca at the back, you would be 100% correct. This is one of the Street Sharks, 1990. Let me see, where is it? 1995 Street Shark design. That guy there goes for somewhere between $40 and $50. So I knew buying for $40, I got all of this for free. So grabbing him was a great deal. And as soon as I saw him, there was 3 ladies at the garage sale, 2 sisters and a mum. One of the sisters, as soon as she saw what I had, almost lost it at her other sister, going, "Why are you selling that? My son collects them. I've got 4 of them already." So she said, "Sorry, he's already going to take it. Too late. It's his." But that's cool. I was happy to take it. I'm not going to complain. Next up, Rick and Morty Season 1 on Blu-ray, still sealed. Picked that up for $2. Can't complain there. Minecraft PlayStation 3 edition. I think I got that for $4 or $5. It looks to all be in good nick. It's all there. So super happy with that. That'll go between $20 and $30. This watch was a little bit interesting. Anyone who's been around since the 90s will remember these designs. It was a Ken Doan design from memory. I haven't found anything yet that says that it is. I haven't taken it apart and had a look. But just the design is telling me that is Ken Doan, I'm pretty certain. So I'm looking forward to actually doing a little bit more research on this one and double checking that's the case. If not, I think the Australis brand may be something as well from around then. So bit to look into. Dinotopia. I'm loving some Dinotopia at the moment. Yeah, I've picked up a couple of jigsaws recently, and I'm keen to actually watch this before I sell it because I've never actually seen this one. Just really cool books. I've got a brand new jigsaw, still sealed, and then this one is actually, and then I've got one that's open as well. So really cool. Talking about jigsaws, we are in lockdown now in regional New South Wales, so Picked up this Jigsaw prior to, thinking I could sell it through lockdown. It is Zelda Wind Waker. It's a collector's puzzle. So, you know, anything with Zelda is pretty collectible, and that is still sealed, so I'm pretty certain that's going to go on for about $20 to $30. We have a PS remote here. That was $4. Picked it up. I've got a couple of PlayStations. It'll just get lotted up with one of them. And then last but not least were these Adidas shoes. They were $10, and I grabbed them because there were a couple of Chuck Taylors and a couple other bits and pieces, but you don't often find Adidas high tops. So I grabbed them as an Adidas high top. I'm just trying to find where the label is. Label is in there. Let's get some light on it. There we go. It is legit. They are legit Adidas. So I'm super happy with them. Bases are nice and clean. It'll get a bit of a tidy up. I'll scrub them up a little bit. Love the little pink highlights on the inside there. So really, really nice shoes. They are a smaller ladies or potentially large kid size. But you know what? They'll sell well, and they'll be an easy sell. So that's all I care about. So guys, amazing what you can find. That's $40. If I add that up, that's $40, probably into about $200 there. Nice and easy. It took me all of about 5 minutes. This was the catalyst that made me actually spend some money and really look hard at what they had. And the ladies said they're going to have another one in about 4 weeks with all new stock. We were talking about Mighty Maxes, Polly Pockets, Micro Machines. They've got all this stuff that they're slowly going through, bringing out, and I'm looking forward to spending some money with them. So keep an eye out on what you can find at garage sales, guys. A lot of people are selling their kids' stuff as they've moved away or bits that they don't really need. There is some gold out there, and as soon as lockdown is over, I'm pretty certain we're going to see a whole stack of garage sales from people spring cleaning and getting stuff ready. So be ready, guys. Keep up the sales, and always remember, just keep flipping, guys.